Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the compound phenol. Under that, we have to discuss three important topics, that is classification of phenol and preparation of phenol and the chemical properties of phenol. Phenols. It is an organic compound in which a hydroxyl group is directly attached to a benzene ring, as like here over on the benzene ring. OH group is directly attached on that benzene ring. Here no other group present on benzene ring as substitution. So we can numbering from carbon bearing the OH group as first carbon to either direction, clockwise direction as well as anti-clockwise direction. So here we can proceed by clockwise direction as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here the position 2 and 6 are ortho position and fourth one is para position and 3 and 5 are meta position. All the carbon atom in benzene ring is sp2 hybridized. In benzene, all the carbon atom is sp2 type of hybridized. Next one, classification of phenol. Here phenol classified based on the number of hydroxyl group present on benzene ring, based on number of OH group. That is first one, monohydric phenol, that is having only one OH group. Next one, dihydric phenol, it will have two OH group on benzene ring. Trihydric phenol, it will have three OH group on benzene ring. And substituted phenol, the last one. Example, monohydric phenol, the first compound phenol, and second one orthocrasol, that means with the OH group, one methyl group present at a second position. So 2-methyl phenol, or orthocrasol, that is methyl group present at a ortho position, as well as here metacrasol, then paracrasol. And then dihydric phenol, examples, the first one catechol, that is 2 OH group occupy first and second position. So 1, 2 dihydroxybenzene. The second one resorcinol occupy 2 OH group at first and third position. Then last one quinol, 2 OH group occupy diagonally opposite position, that is first and fourth position. So 1, 4 dihydroxybenzene. Then trihydric phenol, here 3 OH group present on the benzene ring as first, second and third position, continuously occupy on the benzene ring, that is pyrogalol, 1, 2, 3 trihydroxybenzene, as well as here hydroxyquinol, then fluoroclosinol. The last one, substituted phenol. Here other than OH group, other substitution present on the benzene ring with respect to OH group. Here amine group position considered as second position or ortho position. So orthoaminophenol. The second example here with OH group, aldehyde group is presenting. The presence of aldehyde group is predominant than that of OH group. So here that OH group is considered as a substitute one. So that is called at ortho position. So orthohydroxy benzaldehyde. The next one here with the OH group, there is presence of carboxylic acid group directly opposite. So with respect to COH group carbon, the OH group carbon is, let it be ortho position, para position. So para-hydroxy benzoic acid, that is para-hydroxy benzoic acid. The last one arsenal, that is with the 2 hydroxyl group, 1 methyl group present over there. So here methyl group position considered as the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 3, 5 dihydroxytoluene. Next we move to preparation of phenol. Here 4 methods given to us to prepare phenol. In that the first method, Dow's process. In this process we convert chlorobenzene to phenol, that is halogenated benzene to phenol. The halogenated benzene is referred to haloarenes. Chlorobenzene allowed to react with the 6 to 8% of sodium hydroxide at 333 degree Kelvin temperature and by 300 bar pressure will give you sodium phenoxide. Then that will be result in formation of phenol with hydrochloric acid. Listen, here that Cl minus is replaced by NaO minus, that is sodium hydroxide ionized as NaO minus and H plus. This Cl minus replaced by NaO minus will give you that sodium phenoxide. Then it undergo acidification with the hydrochloric acid. In that sodium phenoxide, Na plus ion replaced by H plus ion to give phenol, then sodium chloride. A second method, getting phenol from benzene or benzene sulfonic acid. Here, benzene allowed to react with oleum. Formula H2S2O7. It is nothing but combination of sulfuric acid and sulfur trioxide. Sulfuric acid ionized as SO3H plus and OH minus. That sulfonyl group, that is SO3H plus, replace that H plus ion from benzene will give you benzene sulfonic acid. This is. And it allowed to react with the sodium hydroxide. The sodium hydroxide ionized as Na plus and OH minus. From that sulfonyl group, H plus ion is replaced by Na plus will give you sodium benzene sulfate. Sodium benzene sulfonate. SO3Na. Now this compound again allowed to react with the molten sodium hydroxide. Here with 1 molecule of sodium benzene sulfonate, 2 molecule of sodium hydroxide going to react. In that, for the first molecule of sodium hydroxide ionized as Na plus and OH minus. Second molecule ionized as NaO minus and H plus. Here SO3Na group replaced by NaO minus to form sodium phenoxide. The rest of the part H plus combined with OH minus form as a water and eliminate. Then Na plus combined with SO3Na form as Na2SO3 sodium sulfate and eliminate. Then formed sodium phenoxide undergoing acidification with hydrochloric acid, the Na plus replaced by H plus and give you phenol. The third method one, from aniline. When aniline allowed to react with the nitrous acid, will give you the phenol. Here nitrous acid getting from the mixture of sodium nitrite and hydrochloric acid. This combination will give you the nitrous acid and sodium chloride. Here aniline allowed to react with the nitrous acid. Nitrous acid ionized as HO minus and NO plus by 273 degree to 270 degree Kelvin. The lone pair electron on benzene ring of amino group attack on nitrogen of the NO plus group. So between nitrogen of amino group and NO plus group, formation of N double bond N system. This is referred to N double bond N system as azo group. So anyway, aniline and nitrous acid leads to formation of N double bond N system. This is referred to diazotization. So such a way here there is formation of benzene disodium chloride. Then again it allowed to react with hot water. The hydroxyl group nucleophile going to attack on that carbon attached with the nitrogen, and this one switch over to between nitrogen form as triple bond, and this one switch over to H plus. So anyway, this OH minus attach on benzene ring will give you phenol. Then nitrogen will form as a nitrogen molecule with a triple bond system, and hydrochloric acid, this H plus and Cl minus. The fourth method from cumene. This is called isopropyl benzene. Cumene called as isopropyl benzene. So here the cumene get from the reaction of benzene and propane. Here benzene allowed to react with the propane. That means the hydrogen from benzene get cleaved away as H plus. Then this bond attached with that carbon of propane. Then automatically this bond get cleaved from this carbon atom and accept that H plus ion with that CH2 group become as CH3 in presence of phosphoric acid at 523 degree Kelvin in closed vessel. So benzene and propane give you that cumene as this structure, and passing that air on the mixture of cumene and 5% of aqueous sodium carbonate, cumene undergoing oxidation to give oxidized product. That means between carbon and hydrogen, 2 oxygen introduced over here. This is called cumene hydroperoxide. Now this allowed to react with the dilute sulfuric acid will give you phenol and acetone. That means this one cleave from that carbon and accept that OH group oxygen. Then this bond between 2 oxygen atom get cleaved and formation of double bond between carbon and oxygen as acetone, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. That is acetone formation. Next one, physical properties. Phenol is colorless, needle-shaped crystal. Then hygroscopic nature. Hygroscopic means nothing that the nature of absorbing moisture. Then corrosive and poisonous. It turns pink color while on exposure to air and light. So take it care for one word. Phenol shows pink color while on exposure to air and light. The simplest phenols are liquid or low melting solid. They have quite high boiling points. Phenol is highly soluble in water because of hydrogen bonding. However, other substituted phenols are essentially insoluble in water. And next we move on to the chemical properties. Here, by two subtopic, we are going to discuss about the chemical properties of phenol. The first subtopic, reaction involving hydroxyl group of phenol. That means this is formula of the phenol. Benzene being as ideal, then hydroxyl group being as active in chemical reaction. So that is involving hydroxyl group in some of the reaction. That is the first type. Second type is what? Hydroxyl group being ideal, then benzene ring being active in some of the reaction. That is second subtitle. We move on to the first subtopic, reaction involving hydroxyl group. The phenolic hydroxyl group increases the reactivity of benzene ring. Mind it, the phenolic hydroxyl group, OH group, increases the reactivity of benzene ring, especially with respect to electrophilic substitution reaction. Listen, reaction with the zinc test. Here phenol, while heat with the zinc test, give benzene and zinc oxide. What mechanism taking part over here? Usually the heating of phenol in presence of zinc metal, it produce phenoxide ion and H plus ion. So it going to get cleaved, release H plus and phenoxide ion. that formed H plus ion accepting electron from zinc to form as hydrogen atom. Before that, we have to know the oxidation state of zinc metal is usually +2. That means zinc can lose 2 electron to get stable electronic configuration. So such a way, the released H plus ion from phenol, that is H plus, accepting an electron from zinc metal and form as hydrogen atom, that is ionic stage to atomic stage. Then zinc atom becomes ionic stage as zinc +1 state. Also, because of the heating, there is homolytic fission of carbon of phenyl group and oxygen. That means this is phenoxide ion forming in previous step. That oxide ion going to get cleaved from that carbon by homolytic type. That means the bond per electron equally going to get shared. By that way, the cleavage taking place over here. So one electron goes with that carbon, another electron goes with that oxygen. So it give phenyl radical C6H5. Then oxide ion with the -1 charge. Thus formed O- ion accept an electron from Zn plus. That means zinc already lose an electron to H plus, no. So oxide ion O- ion accept an electron from zinc plus and forms oxide ion as O-2. So such a way here O- accept an electron from zinc plus will leads to form Zn +2 and O-2. So zinc +2 and oxygen -2 combine together to form as a zinc oxide as like that in this equation. Then hydrogen atom formed in previous step going to combine with that phenyl radical to form as a benzene. So this is a mechanism involving in this reaction. The next reaction of phenol with ammonia, that is conversion of phenol to aniline. Here phenol allowed to react with ammonia in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. The lone pair electron on nitrogen atom going to attack on the carbon bearing the OH group. Then OH group is going to get eliminated. That means OH group replaced by ammonia on benzene ring. It is shown as here NH2 and one nitrogen separately. Usually nitrogen valency is 3. Here the lone pair electron using in bond formation with the carbon, that means 4th valency occupied on nitrogen. So it is considered as electron deficient. That means one electron goes to carbon to make the bond. That's why here nitrogen became as positive sign. In next step, from ammonia, one nitrogen eliminated as H plus, then that bond switch over on the nitrogen itself to neutral that positive charge. So that H plus combined with OH minus eliminated as water molecule and aniline forming over here, that is primary amine. Then third one, formation of ester. The general formula RCOO R dash or ArCOO R. This is the reaction named as Schotten-Baumann reaction. It is a method to synthesize amides from amines and acid chloride. Sometimes the name for this reaction is also used to indicate the reaction between an acid chloride and an alcohol to form an ester. Phenol plus acid chloride gives ester. The acetylation and benzoylation of phenol are called Schotten-Baumann reaction. Take it care. This is a definition for Schotten-Baumann reaction. The acetylation on benzene, that is CH3 CO plus group going to add on benzene, or the benzoylation going to add on that phenol compound is referred to Scotton-Bowman reaction. So the acetylation and benzylation going to add on that hydroxyl group. Listen, phenol, it ionized as C6H5O minus and H plus, and acetyl chloride, this is acid chloride, ionized as CS3, CO plus and Cl minus, in presence of sodium hydroxide and pyridine. The opposite charge going to get interact, minus with the plus. So we will give you phenyl ethanate. Phenyl ethanate. Then phenol react to the benzoyl chloride. This is also aromatic acid chloride. So ionized as usual C6H5O minus and H plus, and C6H5 CO plus and Cl minus. Minus combined with the plus part. So we will give you phenyl benzoate. That is phenyl benzoate. The next one, formation of ethers. ROR dash, general formula, or AROR or AROAR. That is, these two things are simple ethers. This is mixed ethers. This reaction called Williamson ether synthesis. In this, an alkaline solution of phenol, that means phenol with the sodium hydroxide, reacts with alkyl halide to form phenyl ethers. The alkyl halide, that is RX, undergoes nucleophilic substitution. That means what? One nucleophile replaced by another nucleophile. Nucleophilic substitution by the phenoxyl ion, that is C6H5O minus. Listen, here phenol allowed to react with sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide ionized as Na plus and OH minus. Here, that is phenoxyl ion combined with the sodium will give you sodium phenoxide. Then H plus combined with OH minus eliminate as a water molecule. With the formed sodium phenoxide, now alkyl halide going to allow to react. In this alkyl halide, methyl group as positive ion and iodide as a negative group. So the negative iodide group is called nucleophile. And now here sodium part. Now this Na plus is replaced by methyl group, give you anisole. That is methoxy benzene. That means in alkyl halide, the negative part is what? I minus. That I minus is displaced by phenoxyl ion. This is also negative part. So from this compound, this nucleophile replaced by this phenoxide nucleophile. That's why this is called a nucleophilic substitution reaction. Able to follow? Then next one, oxidation. Phenol undergo oxidation with the air or acidified potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7 with the concentrated sulfuric acid to form 1,4 benzoquinone. Here phenol undergo oxidation with the potassium dichromate and in acid medium of concentrated sulfuric acid give you 1,4 benzoquinone. First position and fourth position, there is a oxygen present with a double bond on benzene ring. So 1,4 benzoquinone. Next one, reduction. Usually reduction means removal of oxygen or addition of hydrogen. Here in presence of catalyst, hydrogen going to add on phenol. So catalytic hydrogenation of phenol gives cyclohexanol. That means converting aromatic compound to aliphatic compound. Mind it. This is aromatic compound. This is aliphatic compound. So on rest of the 5 carbon atom, there is hydrogen going to get added by using these 3 delocalized pi bond inside of the benzene ring. So aromatic compound become into aliphatic compound, that is cyclohexanol. Inverse of nickel by 160 degree Kelvin. Next we move on to that another subtopic, second subtopic, that is a reaction involving benzene ring. So far we have discussed the first subtopic, reaction involving hydroxyl group. Benzene ring ideally present. In second topic, OH group going to be as ideal, benzene ring going to be as active. The presence of such a group like hydroxyl and amino group directly attached to the benzene ring, they activate the ring towards electrophilic substitution reaction and direct the incoming electrophile to occupy either the ortho or para position. Able to follow me? The presence of OH group and amino group on benzene ring make the benzene ring to attract the electrophile towards ortho and para position with respect to OH group present on the benzene ring. Since delocalization of lone pair electron on oxygen atom leads to form negative charge at ortho and para position of benzene ring. Listen here, it's a phenol. The lone pair on oxygen atom shifted to between benzene ring carbon and oxygen become double bond. Then automatically this delocalized pi bond captured by or absorbed by this carbon atom become as negative sign. Then again it undergo resonance. This one switch over at para position. Para position become negative charge. Then again undergo resonance. This one more other ortho position become minus. So anyway, during shifting of lone pair electron from oxygen atom over on benzene ring, ortho positions and para positions become negative charge. Then towards negative charge automatically the electrophile, that is what, E plus, the electrophile going to get interact. That only stated over here. The presence of OH group activate the benzene ring to interact with the electrophile at ortho and para positions. The formed negative charge at ortho and para position will attract electrophile towards itself. Right. Based on that, the first reaction, nitrosation, that is addition of NO group towards benzene ring. Phenol can be readily nitrosated at a low temperature with nitrous acid. Nitrous acid ionized as HO minus and NO plus by 278 degree Kelvin. The hydrogen at a para position is replaced by NO plus group of nitrous acid, give you that what? Para nitrosophenol. Then this H plus combined with OH minus forms water. And second reaction, nitration, that is addition of NO2 group. Here the nitration going to take place in two different conditions, or we can say with two different reagents. The first one with a 20% of nitric acid. Phenol can be nitrated using 20% of nitric acid even at room temperature. A mixture of ortho and para nitrophenols are formed. The ortho and para isomers are separated by steam distillation. Take it care, this is for one word. The formed ortho and para isomer mixture separated by steam distillation. Listen here, this is a phenol allowed to react with the 20% of nitric acid. It ionized as HO minus and NO2 plus. The hydrogen at ortho position is replaced by NO2 plus. Give you that orthonitrophenol of 30 to 40% yield. The same way, the NO2 plus replace the hydrogen from para position to give para nitrophenol of 15% yield. In this orthoisomer is less soluble in water and more volatile. This is due to intramolecular hydrogen bond. What is the reason for that? This is orthoisomer. Orthonitrophenol is less soluble in water and more volatile due to intramolecular hydrogen bond. That means the hydrogen bond going to form within the molecule itself. That means this hydrogen of the OH group interact with oxygen of the NO2 group. So within the molecule the hydrogen bond formed, that is referred to intramolecular hydrogen bond. Due to formed intramolecular hydrogen bond, this compound is less soluble and more volatile. Just the para isomer opposite to that of orthoisomer This is more soluble in water and less volatile due to intermolecular hydrogen bond. What is intermolecular hydrogen bond? Here the hydrogen of the OH group form the hydrogen bond with the other compound NO2 group. So between the two compounds, here hydrogen going to get formed. That is called a intermolecular hydrogen bond. That's why it is more soluble and less volatile. Then another case, with another reagent, that is nothing that with the combination of concentrated nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Usually this mixture is referred to nitrating mixture. The same way, when phenol allowed to react with the nitrating mixture by 298 degree Kelvin, the nitrous acid ionized as HO minus and NO2 plus. So it is going to attack on that two ortho position and one para position, eliminating those hydrogen as H plus, and NO2 plus going to attach on those position will give you 2,46 trinitrophenol. 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. This is called picric acid. So take it care for 2 more questions. This is. Remaining we will see in the next class. Thank you, student.